We were talking for a while, so I wonder how long it was like that. I mean, even if we're just talking to talk.
It's good practice.
Yeah, it's good practice. So.
All right.
Grand Finals.
Yes, sir. Hopping in, Johann making his first appearance in the Grand Finals in a little bit here.
Wow.
And coming from the winner's side. And I know he's been playing a lot of ZSS still. Went Samus at Big House, but now is sort of back on he said at Purdue he's kind of trying to train up.
Has he been ZSS all day today?
I don't know. We were talking about it earlier.
I think he's been playing both.
Yes, I think he's been playing both because he said he realized that Big House's Samus was a little more rusty than he wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And so he's sort of doing a little bit of both, trying to work him in and both level him up.
He's been taking the time, sacrificing some results to learn Zero Suit, and it's definitely been starting to pay off.
Definitely. And that was one of the things we talked about when I was playing friendlies with him is he said, yeah, he really doesn't care. He says, there's a slight part of him where his ego hurts because he's not, up there at the top 3 all the time, whatever.
Yeah.
But, at the end of the day, he knows how good he can be and how good he is, so he doesn't care too much.
Yeah, I like that mentality.
But right now, Tybol showing him how good he can be with these little bomb tricks. Got a % lead right now on Johann.
Tybol's just been on an absolute tear today.
Say, these past couple weeks, he sort of, about a month ago or a little bit longer maybe even, but he rose to that win. Oh my gosh, and he's living.
He lived.
And ever since then, he's really been a consistent threat here at Throwdown Thursdays.
Yeah, he just needed that one breakout win, and he's been topping every single week.
Yep, so he's always in that top 3 or at best 4, it feels like.
Yeah, he's making some money.
Which we saw last year he came back, and he was doing a lot better coming back from Japan. Johann able to scoop up that quick stock, and it's just sort of kept going. He never really dropped off, never plateaued.
Yeah. He is taking no prisoners.
Definitely, which is a war crime, which is what Johann is all about. We'll have to see what he can do to take the stock off Johann, because right now, despite the oh my goodness, and to hit him, you have to go for him, but that's gotta hurt. He went for it.
That's gotta hurt a little bit on the inside.
So you saw him shake his head a little bit, and if you're Tybol, you take it. But if you're Johann, you're playing with a little bit of you're sitting there at 110-ish. Bomb Fair's gonna kill you pretty soon, most likely.
Yeah.
It's not the worst idea. Now Tybol's doing it right back. We're all just daring.
I just didn't expect to see that game 1. That's how we close out the set against Paper and
honestly though,
winners finals.
On Johann on winner's side is probably one of the most dangerous things in terms of offstage down airs.
He will experiment on you for sure.
When he's got less to lose, he's gonna do it a little bit more. Oh, and Tybol's just running back and forth. This little bomb, little baboon link going in.
He's testing him. All right, well.
Okay.
Thanks to that down air, it's evened up now.
Was that a footstool bomb or was that just double jump bomb?
Was it a footstool?
I think it was footstool Z drop.
Could have been. Some wonky tech coming out.
He did that to me earlier. That's the only reason I think. Oh. So Johann gonna be able to parry that boomerang, but still gonna drop shield. Fair gonna connect regardless.
Parry to die.
You hate to see it. You truly do.
Oh, is he gonna look for up B? Oh my God.
Oh my God, he is! He did. Oh wow.
He's moving on this guy.
The commentary of a generation. Will ZSS up B? Yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
And Johann going so deep once again.
He doesn't want this man to breathe.
So my man's not allowed to breathe. Say Tybol, he's not doing a whole lot of runaway game. He's really trying to go in and Johann is forcing him to come in on him and taking advantage of that with that flip kick, or boost kick there. Ugh.
It's a good thing that boost kick doesn't they don't have the wonky fallout thing with rage anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like he would have been susceptible to that several times already in this game.
So ZSS losing some of that potential off the top off of the up B ladder combos, but the consistency,
is
and
worth it.
The kill power on that move regardless, there's the trade-off is definitely at least an even one. All right, forward throw gonna send him off.
See if Johann can inch his way back into this.
Definitely, it's been a pretty back and forth game 1 here. We've seen, for a little bit, Johann had the lead, then he did that offstage downer, and then Tybol had it for a little bit, and now he still is kind of keeping it, but ooh, you never know. CSS character able to steal momentum away in just a single hit. And that nair may be all he needs. Let's see what Johann can do with his opening.
Oh my God, this is so tense.
Yep, sitting at 74. Up B out of shield near the ledge or something, maybe could take it for Johann.
Yeah, with that amount of rage towards the edge of the stage, that'll definitely do it. But, late hit up air.
Yes, up air just barely going to snag him there.
Up air sits out for so long, man.
Saying, and all that back and forth action, Tybol eventually able to claim that game 1 for himself.
All right.
And it was interesting. I felt like Tybol at the time, he wasn't really like, a lot of his games, you see sort of a more patient, sort of runaway-ish, zoner play style, a little bit more set play and stuff. And it really felt like he wasn't wanting to give Johann any space.
No, it was a very medium range game from the both of them for pretty much the whole time.
So they're definitely mixing it up, both of them. Like, neither was playing super defensive or super offensive. There's a little bit of back and forth, which fits the theme that we've seen so far.
Yep.
All right, now the real question, Tybol, if he ever loses in the set, do you think he'll switch off the Toon Link to the Ness? We've seen a lot of Ness.
I wouldn't be surprised, just because he went Ness literally the whole losers finals. He went all Ness.
Yeah, he was telling me almost.
He's been feeling good on the Ness today.
Almost every set he played, except for his set against me, he's played Ness.
Really? Okay.
And he said he played Toon Link against me because he knows I don't like playing in zoners.
I would probably be in the same boat.
But
sticking it out with the Toon Link, though.
Yeah, so Johann probably has no problem with zoners. Loves that Samus.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But Battlefield, a stage that he's going to be able to get a lot of mileage off of in terms of these ladder combos and damage overall, I feel like. And I think one of the main things to do against Tybol and Toon Link in general is to sort of pick these smaller stages. You don't want to give him that Pokemon Stadium, Town and City, Kalos every game.
Yep.
It gives him a little too much space to work with, a little bit too much time to adapt to what you're doing.
Yep, and having these platforms definitely help out and trying to, bob and weave around Toon Link's projectiles.
Definitely.
Get in on that wall.
So that move, too, that flip kick is definitely one way to get in on that wall.
Yeah.
So much mobility on that character just from that single special move.
Oh, yeah. We could talk all day about that.
I'd rather not. Oh, man. As long as we don't see it hit like the thing where Johann or ZSS would go and land with it and it'd still be active for like a frame or two.
And like then a whole second later it buries them.
Yeah, as long as we don't see that, I'm not going to be too mad. I've accepted.
That's one thing I do like about Johann Zero Suit is he doesn't abuse it, which I mean, it's probably better to, but
yeah, I think he uses it very smart, but I don't think he abuses it in a way that you can get this on sort of these lower level, mid level players all the time, but he doesn't use it in a way that you can cheese them.
Yeah.
Like if he goes up against it, when he goes to the big house or somewhere else, he's not using it in a way that he can just spam it and get punished for it. He's being responsible.
He doesn't have the mentality of I'm just gonna keep doing it until you figure out how to beat it.
Yep.
But bomb to fair, classic, or boomerang, one of the two. I don't know.
Yep. So that
either one works.
A Toon Link classic, one of the most bread and butter confirms. But
there's the
speaking of bread and butter confirms,
he's living though. Kind of surprised.
Say Toon Link looking all thick today.
Toon Link got that
He's
wagon.
Been eating well. Oh boy.
He's been eating them pigs. Ooh, he had the read on the air dodge in. I think he expected to go farther with that.
So I really like that little Tybol jumped over his own boomerang to sort of cover himself while he could pull a bomb, and it ended up actually hitting Johann. Those are the little things that, someone who's played Toon Link for as long as Tybol might have down on deck that you don't necessarily notice a whole time.
Yeah, the minute projectile game.
Exactly. And up you had a shield. Oh, forward smash.
Okay. Didn't want to take any chances, I guess.
I wonder which one's faster. I would assume Uppy's faster at a shield.
I would assume Uppy's
but it didn't kill earlier, so maybe he's a little worried about it, Losing a little confidence in that flip. Or boost kick, gosh.
Flip, boost,
kicks. Kick boost in the face.
Oof.
All right, and another berry. Not going to be able to get
now that
anything
we
off
said
of
it, he's going to go for all these jank berries.
He doesn't even do it that much. It does it 7 times now.
Yeah.
All right, and Tybol with a really good percent lead again already. Right now, despite the fact that Johann still has a whole nother set to work with, things are looking really good for Tybol with this 90% lead or so here game 2.
Yep, Tybol is keeping up this mentality.
Back they're going to send him off stage. Oh, and he's going to be able to get the bomb, but
I'm waiting for him to get the read on the flip kick on when he's recovering.
I
feel like he's going to hit a nasty fair on that at some point.
Definitely. That's one of those things where it's pretty hard to end up getting it, but once you do, it feels so satisfying.
Yeah.
And fair, like we were talking about from Tybol, is a super good option for something like that.
Oh, yeah. So strong.
And this is a little bit more what I expected from Tybol. He has the lead. He's under his platform, and he's chilling for 0.2 seconds before he runs in and forces Johann to come back in on him against the forward smash.
Tybol has been doing a really good job of kind of calling out when Johann's going to pull the trigger and dive in on him and start running in. And he's able to run away and space out a boomerang or an F smash like we saw there.
Definitely. And Johann able to take another one of this with the flip kick. Boost kick. Boost.
Flip.
I actually forgotten this one.
Boosted,
But anyways,
boosted flip kick.
so you were talking about earlier, Tybol being able to sort of like call out these options stuff for Johann. I feel like part of that is because of how good of like an in and out game he's been playing. You know, he's sort of mixing up his aggression and his defensive play so much without like there's no like he's never staying into one play style for too long. You know, he's never letting Johann get that really juicy read on him. And, oh my gosh.
The narrative flip kick.
There may be no juicy reads, but that was a juicy conversion.
The
from
ultimate
Johann.
war crime. The ultimate war crime.
Out here cheating, stealing games, and potentially sets here in grand finals.
I love that conversion.
Yeah, so that's one of the more
in Smash 4.
pretty things that you can see.
That's one of the things, like, I'm glad she can still do that because in this game, like, they kind of took away a lot of the, like, the clean conversions, like, with the down smash at the ledge and stuff like that she used to have in Smash 4. I'm glad she can still do stuff like that.
And a lot of explosive options that kill super early, like the ladders off the top and stuff.
Yeah.
So having something like that is still a way that you can take those super early shots and flashy, but it's not necessarily all over her kit anymore.
Right. Okay, game 3 going to town.
Not a surprise at all here. One of Tybol's favorite stages. I feel like if we get 2 bands, switch the layout real quick. You get 2 bands, you know, and so between that you have to ban either Kalos, Town, or Pokemon Stadium. He's gonna pick whichever one you don't ban most likely if you beat him in a game. And so this time opting for Town and City, which I feel like this one, if you are ZSS, this is probably gonna be the one you leave open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
platforms give you some more to work with.
ZSS definitely can benefit from this as well.
Whereas I feel like Kalos and Stadium, I feel like Stadium's a little more even, but Kalos definitely seems like a Toon Link favorite stage to me.
Oh, yeah.
Just in terms of the matchup itself. I don't know if Toon Link wins this matchup by any means, but
it's hard telling. Zero Suit's definitely really, really good. And she can just jump, flip, bob, and weave around all these projectiles.
Yep, once they get rid of you, with all those movement options she has, it's really hard to get something going. So the SD going to set Tybol back a little bit, but he's still fighting. You know, he's got a game on his belt. So.
Yep. He's no stranger to making these kinds of comebacks.
Yep.
But Johann's definitely not one to easily let a lead go to waste.
Ooh, went for the forward smash. Hard read there, not quite going to connect. Yes, it's one of those things where maybe Johann ends up going for a little bit of a greedy down air or something, you know?
Yeah, it could be.
Gives him a stock back.
But
we've seen it before.
I almost wonder if that SD, the other game, is kind of inhibiting him from like wanting to go for it as badly.
I don't know. I feel like Johann, another really good conversion off of that paralyzer. I feel like Johann doesn't lack the confidence to do something again.
That's true. Plus, it's still winners, though.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and in his mind, when something's optimal, he's like, why wouldn't I do it? You know?
Yeah.
He's got that, like, borderline robotic mentality.
Okay, so he's got a not a healthy 2-stock lead, but a 2-stock lead.
Yeah, and that SD is hurting Tybol so much. I feel like all this space that he counterpicked for.
There it is. There it is.
I called it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he was at 138, so you know it's a little bit of you're playing with borrowed time.
I wonder if definitely his confidence is a bit.
Yep, it was not a question.
After 2. Oh, but the fair off stage, solid JP3.
Say in that game, I really felt like Tybol counterpicked for the extra space, like I was saying, but he SD'd real early.
Yeah.
And so all the extra room he had to maneuver around was really extra room for Johann to sort of avoid his stuff and play a little more passively. I don't want to say campy or defensive, but he was definitely taking his time and choosing his spots.
Yeah. Once you lose that lead, like that space will work against you.
Yep, I agree.
All right.
Johann. And there it is.
There's the Ness.
We talked about it a little bit earlier. He's been playing a lot of Ness today. As soon as he drops that second game, switching right over. Tybol potentially in his last game of this bracket and bringing out good old PK boy.
PK boy not spending too long off screen.
Yep, Satan. You know, he may have switched characters, but I believe the truth still stands. He's either picking Kalos, Town, or Stadium almost every time.
I feel like the Kalos platforms almost give Ness almost like the moving Smash Bill platform effect. Or you can just kind of like carry them
fair
off.
resets.
Yeah.
Definitely. So things are working out a little bit better here off the start for Tybol. You know, the change of pace has been able to rack up a little bit % on Johann, but he is
not SDing. That definitely helps.
Whew. Yep, so we still got time. There are 3 stocks left on the board. You never know.
Anything could happen.
Open
Ooh,
back throw?
Is that death?
Oh, my
Yes.
goodness.
Never forget.
Yep, see that little bit of rage on Tybol, going to be able to make that a true kill right there. I don't know what I was saying.
A true
kill.
True kill. Grab
True
the
kill
back
confirm
throw.
off
True
back.
kill confirm.
Oh, boy.
So that would be. Ooh.
All right, so now Tybol getting a little bit of extra damage here before I jinx him.
See what? Almost said work. Like I called him work. Johann's definitely like he's being aggressive off stage, like looking for the back airs, but he just keeps missing the mark every time. And
Yeah.
on a character like Ness and even Toon Link with their floatiness and stuff like that, it can be hard to hit.
Definitely. Oh, that last time I feel like he almost faked it a little bit. Like he's sort of like did a little hop, little back air, and then jumped right back on stage, sort of like.
Even just for pressure.
Yeah, so sort of, I'm still here. I still can do this. I'm in your head, but I'm not going to do it today.
I'm in your head, boy.
Instead of just sitting on stage waiting for a ledge trap. All right, so despite the SD, Tybol's still hanging in there, pretty even percents right now. I think I like this counter pick.
I do too.
I think his floatiness helps him combat some of the the aerial movement that Johann is wanting to do, like with these float kicks and stuff like that.
Plus, it's still pretty warmed up.
Yeah, definitely. He is fresh on this Ness.
Yeah.
And really, you get more off your opening. Like playing against a player like Johann, who is obviously a really smart guy, being able to get a lot of damage off of your few opportunities you have is huge.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if we're going to see Tybol sort of like, oh, okay,
No
back
way.
throw. I
Okay.
don't know if I like that decision. From center stage, they almost rather see a forward throw, keep that back throw nice and fresh.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure Tybol would have known whether to kill. Ooh, the Nair will definitely do it though.
Yep, so Johann at 150 going to die to that. And now it's Tybol's turn to see what he can do with a lead.
Never mind.
And now it's Tybol's turn to play at even stocks and even percents. But, at the end of the day, one stock game isn't a bad thing to ask for.
Nope. Potentially the tournament stock right here.
Yeah, I said Tybol fighting for his life. And both of these players are whiffing everything.
They're just swinging.
Except for these 3 Zairs in a row.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Oh,
my
holy
God.
cow.
He fell off and did it. That was really smart.
I really think he's going to be able to make it back for that in time, but really good stuff. All right, now we're going to the forward throw off stage. Tybol trying to find his way back into this game.
Tybol staying calm, composed.
Right,
Upbeat's
boost
not going
kick.
to take it.
All right, just going to be back to ledge. So that is a huge thing you have to watch for against ZSS, especially Johann, is these side Bs near the ledge. He's going to always go for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you can tell he's kind of getting thirsty now.
Say if he's like really close to normal get up range, he's going to down it or down smash you most likely.
Oh my God, he nared
Oh,
right
wow.
out of the boost kick.
All right, and this could be it. Tybol could find his way back into it off this.
Oh my God, he could have gotten some. I'm probably not, but
We're back
that was
to
a really
neutral.
scary situation.
Yeah, that was super scary for Johann. And it's just running into his shield. You know he wants the up B so bad.
Yeah, he wants to upbeat, but he also don't want to freak around too much on Ness's shield.
Yep.
Or he'll eat that back there.
Oh, and the up air.